10 minutes.
As Rowan McCormack made clear in the Irish Times on Saturday, the government's quietly announced plans to send about a dozen members of the Army Ranger Wing to Mali to join a counter-terrorism operation is highly unusual, according to Rua. This mission is widely regarded as the most dangerous United Nations missions in the world. And the Minister, I hope, will listen to that. As I understand it, the MINUSMA is made up of more than 15,000 military and police personnel from 50 countries. With an annual budget of $1 billion, it's the third biggest ongoing UN peacekeeping operation, so-called. Again, as Rowan McCormack has noted, it's also the deadliest in the past 5 years. 177 peacekeepers have been killed, including 16 so far, this year, by gun attacks, homemade car bombs and improvised explosive devices, Minister. So it is one of the deadliest of all time. This makes it clear that we are sending our troops into a situation that resembles a war rather than a peacekeeping operation. And that's quite clear to anybody. It has to be said that missions like these, however they might be justified, do raise very real and serious concerns around our neutrality. Listen to the last speaker and other speakers, Minister. We take our head out of the sand and open our eyes and our clues now, freshen. I know that it is the government's perception that this is does not infringe upon our neutrality and that the triple lock system guarantees against this. But what I want to make clear is that this is not how those fighting in these disputes will see it. The people that we're trying to keep peace between. They won't see that as us being neutral. These groups, like the Islamist groups involved in the conflict in Mali, have no interest in the finer points of detail around Ireland's neutrality. None whatsoever. What they will see is that an elite wing of the Irish Army is acting against them, therefore the Irish state is their enemy. And that has wider implications, apart from the peacekeeping mission and going forward, as a neutral, so-called neutral country. Much wider. That we are blindfolded against seeing, Minister. I seriously question the appropriateness of becoming involved in conflicts such as these, when only last week we heard that 3,200 personnel left the PDF between 2014 and 2018. A figure which equates to 34.7% of the average strength for those years, with 82% of these being premature voluntary retirements. Minister, I say you're asleep at the wheel, or just you're so arrogant that you can't see or can't empathise with these good, dedicated, soldiers and their families. We also heard that the turnover rate in the PDF now stands at 9% overall, with a rate of 14% in the naval service, and that there were 256 discharges in the first 4 months of 2019. 256. What are you presiding over, Minister? Or why don't you engage and get down and listen to the real problems? 256 discharges in the first 4 months of 2019. By far the largest figure since the reorganisation in 2012. And in April 2019 alone, there were 86 discharges. A figure not previously matched in a single month. And have you no concerns, Minister? Or do you not care? You're not interested? Is the government so arrogant that can't see this? Clearly the crisis we have at home is bad enough, never mind adding to it abroad, with the deployment of forces that may actually do serious harm to our declared policy of neutrality. So I'm asking you, Minister, to reconsider. I cannot support this. I supported our peacekeepers all over the world and did great work over the years. This is not a peacekeeping situation. Many other deputies have espoused the reasons why different forces and countries that have members in this are not neutral, and they never tend to be neutral, but they're not standing idly by. They're involved in one side or another, arming and supporting some of these militias. So, Minister, this is fraught with danger. I say to you, it would far better fit you to ensure that there's army backup, and I saw what happened yesterday with some army backup in some technical assistance in Garda Síochána in dealing with thuggery. And and deal with the thuggery that's going on in the capital city and the murders on a weekly basis, and deal with support and let them be at home with their wives and families and use their expertise to have peace and have people to be able to sleep in their beds at night here and not have murders every second day and armed vagabonds up and down the country robbing and beating up old people. Certainly as a backup to Garda Síochána, they're always our number one, but we need them at home and we need to ensure their safety is respected as well. Gormagot.